in the palace. We are not allowed. We can't campaign in a palace. In any event, I cannot campaign at home. Why should I be campaigning in my own home? If I need to campaign in my own home, then I'm in trouble. And I'm not in trouble. So I'm not campaigning here, only to inform Kabiyesi of the progress that I have made so far in my journey. This is why I'm here. Just to inform Kabiyesi that we have made a lot of progress so far. Of course, Kabiyesi knows that as of the 11th of April, I formally declared my intention to run for the position of President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And after I did, of course, consulted with our governors, consulted with our legislators, and I have been in 1 or 2 states. But today is very special because today I am formally reporting progress so far to Kabiyesi, the Alake of Egbaland, my own dear father, who I know, as I've said, has been behind several of the other of my other journeys in this political terrain. But I want to say that just as the governor has said, our state has never been short of notable personalities in leadership. And I think the governor has done an excellent job. Several times we have produced presidents, we have produced vice presidents, and we have produced some of the leading men and women in various aspects of various endeavors of life in Nigeria. But 2023 calls again is a moment when history calls upon us to produce another leader from this state by the grace of God. And there's very good reason. There's very good reason. When I was called upon to serve as Vice President of Nigeria, it was a purely providential. As many know, I am not in the mold, I'm not a politician. Now I cannot say I'm not a politician anymore. But at the time, I could say that I was not a politician. But by sheer providence, and we do not have enough time today, by sheer providence, I was nominated and elected Vice President to President Muhammadu Buhari. And I must say that President Muhammadu Buhari has been extremely fair to me in various ways and has exposed me to every aspect of governance. He has kept no secrets of governance away from me. He has made sure that I have seen everything that there needs to be seen. Then again, I had the good fortune of serving as acting president on many occasions. And on each of those occasions, he will tell me that as far as he's concerned, you are president of Nigeria. Don't refer anything to me. Don't call me. Just take the steps that you need to take. I will not fetter your discretion in any way. And he never did. And he never did. So I want to say that after 7.5 years of serving as vice president, being able to see for myself, being able to observe for myself what we have done right, what we could have done better, and various other things. I think that when the opportunity now arose for me to decide whether or not to run as president of Nigeria, I had only one question to ask myself. And that question is whether I will be faithful to my oath to the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to the people of Nigeria, to serve with all my heart and to serve with all my might. That's the only question I had to ask myself. And because I've served previously, I've served others at various capacities previously, and I've given everything. There's not one of those I've served under. I served under Prince Bola Ajibola, notable His Excellency Prince Bola Ajibola, Judge of the World Court when he was Federal Attorney General. I was one of only 4 advisors in the entire federation at the time. I was his advisor for 5 years. When he went to the World Court, I was with him there for at least a couple of years. Then I served as Attorney General for 8 years. And then I served, of course, in the United Nations. But then I've served for the past 7.5 years. But I want to say that every one of those people who have served, in their most difficult moments, I'm not talking about when everything is going well, because that's not when you know your friends. In their most difficult moments, in moments even when their jobs were threatened, in moments sometimes even when their lives were threatened, I was with them. Sometimes I was the only one standing with them. I cannot go into details for confidentiality reasons, but that is the truth. Not one of them can in truth say that I have not stood with them in their most difficult moment. I'm not talking about when everything is going well, because you have many friends then. Oh, there are many people who will come around and say, we are the faithful, we are loyal. When they have been in their most difficult moments, I've stood with them. Today, all that I'm required to do is to offer the same service, the same level of loyalty, with all humility, to my nation, Nigeria, to our generations and coming generations. That's the only question I have to ask myself. Should our children, should I not do the best I can, having been given this position, for our children and for coming generations? So I want to say, Kabiyesi, that is why I'm here, just to inform you that we are making progress in the journey. It is a journey that involves all of us as citizens, as people of this state. And I want to ask you, all of our leaders, our fathers and mothers, to join me. Every benefit that will come from my being in this position will also come to this state. There is no way that it will not come to this state. It will come to this state as it will come to all parts of Nigeria. And so I urge you to join me and to support me in every way you can, even if all it is prayers and good wishes. I ask that you please support and be part of this enterprise. And God helping us, come May 29, 2023, we will attain that position, and it will be to the glory of God and for the benefit of every single Nigerian. And that's how it will be. So I want to thank you. So Kabiyesi, I want to thank you very much again, and to thank all of our fathers and mothers. Thank you very much. God bless you.